Snow petrel. This pure white bird survives extreme pack ice by eating krill and fish. It symbolizes true avian endurance in harsh whiteouts. Wandering albatross. Boasting a massive wingspan, this giant glides across the Southern Ocean, soaring miles without flapping to hunt squid, fish, and crustaceans. Wilson storm petrel. This tiny seabird picks plankton and krill from icy coastal waters, hovering and tapping its feet to appear walking. Cape petrel. Identified by checkered black and white plumage, this aggressive scavenger dominates freezing coastlines, noisily feeding on carrion, krill, and organic matter. South Polar skua. Watching from icy vantage points, this intelligent, ruthless bird is an apex opportunist, stealing penguin eggs, chicks, and pirated fish. Antarctic fulmar. Soaring gracefully over blue ice shells, this pale grey seabird excretes salt through specialized tubular nostrils while hunting squid and fish. Southern giant petrel. Known as the sea vulture, this aggressive bird uses its massive pale bill to dominate rocky coastal feeding frenzies. White-mantled albatross. Gliding silently above misty mountains, this elegant bird features striking facial markings while hunting deep-water squid and pelagic fish. Antarctic tern. Hovering over crystal-clear coastal inlets, this highly agile seabird executes blindingly fast plunge dives to catch small silverfish and invertebrates. Snowy sheathbill. As the only native Antarctic landbird, this plump scavenger wanders muddy shores, fiercely consuming feces, carrion, and unguarded penguin eggs. Humpback whale. This highly intelligent leviathan navigates freezing depths, using enormous pectoral fins, cooperatively lunge feeding on massive quantities of krill and fish. Blue whale. The largest animal ever, this giant exhales towering mists into the sky, endlessly roaming the open ocean to consume microscopic krill. Antarctic minke whale. Sleek and extremely agile, this small baleen whale navigates dense ice fields, vertically spy-hopping to survey surroundings while hunting krill. Fin whale. Known as the ocean greyhound, this slender whale is built for pure speed, generating massive bow wakes, hunting fish and krill. Sperm whale. With its massive block head and wrinkled skin, this toothed leviathan executes mind-bending deep sea dives to hunt giant squid. Southern right whale. This slow giant filters copepods through long baleen, easily recognized by its massive double spout and rough white-head callosities. Sei whale. An elusive, rapid swimmer with a tall dorsal fin, It navigates offshore surface waters, swiftly skimming copepods and small schooling fish. Orca type B. Distinguished by yellowish eye patches, these intelligent apex predators use highly coordinated pack behavior to wash seals off floating ice. Colossal squid. A terrifying deep ocean invertebrate with massive eyes and thick tentacles, armed with swiveling hooks. This predator hunts deep-sea fish. Antarctic toothfish. Hovering motionless in freezing benthic darkness, this massive predatory fish utilizes natural blood antifreeze to survive, suddenly lunging at smaller prey. Emperor penguin. The undisputed monarch of the ice, this resilient bird endures brutal winters to incubate eggs, performing deep dives for marine prey. Adelie penguin. These hyperactive, tuxedo-clad birds with stark white eye rings build pebble nests on barren shores, fiercely competing while hunting krill. Chinstrap penguin. Identified by a distinct black chin line, these fearless mountaineers toboggan down treacherous icy slopes to hunt krill in churning waters. Macaroni penguin. Sporting brilliant golden crest feathers, these fiercely territorial birds bray loudly, defending crowded rocky ledges against violent surf while hunting krill. Imperial shag. Lacking waterproof feathers, this striking metallic blue-black cormorant must stand with outstretched wings on sheer cliffs after diving for fish. Kelp gull. This adaptable scavenger aggressively searches kelp for limpets and carrion, intelligently dropping hard-shelled prey on flat boulders to shatter them. Brown skua. Heavier than polar cousins, this ruthless, barrel-chested predator uses its hooked beak and terrifying territorial displays to steal penguin eggs. Weddell seal. Master of solid ice, this beautifully mottled seal chews breathing holes through frozen surfaces, producing high-frequency underwater calls, hunting fish. Crab-eater seal. The most numerous large mammal, this sleek seal utilizes highly complex, interlocking teeth to expertly filter massive amounts of ocean krill. Ross seal. This rare seal with a short pug snout navigates dense pack ice, inflating its thick neck to produce unearthly metallic calls. Antarctic krill. The ultimate keystone species, these bioluminescent crustaceans form massive swarms, utilizing complex eyes and legs to navigate freezing waters, consuming phytoplankton. Bald knot of them. Surviving inside spectacular frozen ice tubes, this miraculous fish produces natural blood antifreeze, using its upwards slanted mouth, snapping drifting copepods. Ocellated icefish. This ghostly, white-blooded ambush predator entirely lacks red hemoglobin, hovering over benthic silt with massive crocodile jaws swallowing shrimp whole. Antarctic silverfish, forming massive, shimmering schools in the deep pelagic column. These reflective, scaleless fish consume zooplankton, acting as a primary forage species. Sea pig, marching slowly across flat abyssal plains on fleshy tube feet. This bizarre, pale pink holothurian uses tentacles to vacuum organic detritus. Antarctic sunstar, a terrifying predatory starfish with over 40 long arms. It bristles with tiny pincers, acting as living radar, capturing krill. Proboscis worm. This massive, highly acidic benthic scavenger forms writhing knots over fallen marine carcasses, violently averting a sticky tube, snatching mud prey. Antarctic sea spider, showcasing polar gigantism. This spindly arthropod walks on impossibly long legs, plunging a proboscis into sea anemones to suck fluids. Giant Antarctic isopod, resembling a prehistoric woodlouse. This heavily armored scavenger scuttles across glacial silt, powerfully digging under rocks and swimming upside down. Krill-eating anemone, a beautiful but deadly ambush predator on anchor ice. It fires lethal nematocysts from pink tentacles, devouring paralyzed ocean krill. Patagonian toothfish, a massive, heavily built demersal predator patrolling shadowy underwater cliffs. It accelerates violently upward, catching large squid with sharp, curving teeth. Southern elephant seal, absolute beach titans. Scarred males violently slam their blubbery bodies in dominance battles, inflating trunks, unleashing bone-rattling, deafening roars. Antarctic fur seal. These highly agile predators fiercely gallop on rocky beaches, engaging in lightning-fast sparring matches before flawlessly diving hunting krill. Northern giant petrel, a brutal beach scavenger with a reddish bill tip. It aggressively dominates seal colonies, intimidating smaller birds eating seal carrion. Black-browed albatross, a stunning pelagic master with an immaculate white head and dark eyebrow. It carves flawless speed arcs, hunting ocean krill. Grey-headed albatross, flying extremely fast over the freezing Drake Passage. This striking bird violently plunge dives to catch surface ocean-dwelling squid. Black-bellied storm petrel. This tiny, fragile bird flutters erratically over deep, glassy polynyas, dangling long legs tapping the water while snatching zooplankton. Arctic tern. Completing the longest migration, this sleek bird flies nimbly through shattered coastal ice, executing steep plunge dives hunting small coastal silverfish. Gentoo penguin, the fastest swimming penguin, this sleek torpedo rockets underwater through massive blue icebergs, executing blindingly fast, evasive turns, hunting ocean squid. Leopard seal. A terrifying apex predator with a massive serpentine body and reptilian eyes. It patrols claustrophobic submerged ice labyrinths, hunting vulnerable penguins.